What's up guys, today we're going to be making a snowboard in Blender. By the way, if you want to pick up this model, it's available on Gumroad and CG Trader. I'll leave the link in the description. And make sure to use code YouTube for 20% off. Alright, so I started, as with every model, by using a reference image. I threw down a plane and used a mirror modifier, so I only have to work on 1/4 of the snowboard, and used a subdivision surface modifier, set it pretty high so I can keep my geometry simple at first. Then I worked on the profile view, again using a reference image, and to make it easier to see I used a solidify modifier. Then it was just a matter of tweaking the side view, then going back to the top view, switching between the two to make sure everything was lined up properly. I wasn't a fan of the curve, so I used a different reference image to get a better profile view. Now it's time to add some thickness, so I duplicated everything and moved it down, and then moved it up a little bit so that it was thinner at the edges than it was in the center. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a snowboard on hand to reference in real life, but I'm pretty sure that's how a snowboard works in real life. It's thicker in the middle and then thins out as you get closer to the tail and the nose. So to add the mounting holes, I used booleans. I found some reference online and lined them up, and then just made some simple cylinders to use to cut into the snowboard. Now notice that the holes weren't aligned with the snowboard because it was at an angle. So what I did is selected every Boolean object, and using the snap to face option, I snapped it to the snowboard, including rotation, so that everything was flush with the surface of the board. I tweaked them a little bit more just to make sure they were really aligned with the board. And there we go. Now we have perfectly aligned mounting holes. And that's it. This was a pretty simple model to make. I think it turned out pretty good. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.